The Great Amiibo Restock of 2024 is still in full swing with massive amounts of Amiibo. It seems that we have been getting throughout the entire year, like with new waves dropping every month. Amiibo that we haven't seen in a long time, and I have an absolute monster pile next to me right here. So I'm just going to reveal everything that I've been picking up here this year. Plus, I'm going to just rate them on an S tier scale to see kind of what I think about them here now after they've been out here for like 10 plus years. These are Amiibo that have already come out and that I just missed picking up when they initially launched and haven't really seen a restock in a while. So Dr. Mario, I always kind of wanted to pick him up, but never did. I don't know. We're going to put Dr. Mario kind of at like a C tier. It's another Mario. Followed by Zelda. As a Nintendo player, you might be shocked that I don't play too many Legend of Zelda games, so I just never was really too interested in picking this one up. Good detail though. I'm still gonna put it at C tier. I always like these more animated ones like Young Link, and so I'm gonna put Young Link though at a good, comfortable B tier. Falco was one that I never decided to pick up, and so you know, I was never too big into the Star Fox series as well, but I'm glad to have it in the collection here now. But I'm gonna put Falco at probably a C tier as well. Ivysaur I always wanted to pick up, but just never did because I just didn't feel like adding it to the collection at the time, so I was glad to get this restock. I really like the colors and the detail in this one. So, you know, and that flower on top looks really good. So I'm gonna actually push Ivysaur up into like an A tier. I'm sure most people will disagree with my rankings, and I encourage it. Please let me know in the comments. I picked up the Inkling Girl, and I've really always liked these Inkling characters, mainly because I like the detail that they add to like the ink tank, where it's got like sloshing going on in there. But this one is still, you know, just decent, I would say. So maybe I'll put Inkling Girl as B tier. Samus always an interesting one. I haven't played these games either, so roast me if you will. But, you know, I just wasn't too interested in picking this one up. I thought that the pose was kind of a little lackluster. So let's put Samus also as a C tier amiibo. Regular Link, you know, a pretty decent amiibo figure here as well, but I was never too interested in picking it up. It's one of like the only amiibo I think that they decided to go with yellow underneath there. And ever since my friend said that it looks like he's just whizzing his pants, I also agree. I don't know why they didn't go with a clear one. So because of the whiz pants Link, we're gonna put him as C tier as well. This one I've changed my opinion on. The Mario Odyssey Bowser. I actually wasn't gonna pick any of these up when they first released, and then I definitely regretted it later because the amount of detail that they put into like the wedding amiibo are great, even though they're just another Mario character. We have so many Mario characters. But I've definitely changed my opinion on these. I wish I picked them up when they first released, but I'm happy to have them now. So I am going to put Bowser as probably A tier because I really like what they have done with Bowser here. Probably just because it's just another Mario figure that I have to have in the collection. It doesn't deserve a little bit higher or anything like that, but good amount of detail in the wedding figure. Sheik, I was never too interested in picking up. I'm sorry, I've already stated my opinion on that. I've never gotten massively into the Legend of Zelda series and stuff like that, and so I know of the character and things like that, but roast me, D tier. I have had these sitting on my desk for so long that I've accidentally bought duplicates at some times. And so Cloud, you know, pretty average amiibo. I definitely haven't been into this series, but I really like, you know, the character design plus the ginormous sword in the back. But being that I'm not too into the character and that the figure just kind of looks pretty generic, I'm going to say C tier. Pit, I don't know why I ever missed Pit. I just don't really remember seeing Pit in stores because if Pit was like maybe a wave 1 amiibo, maybe wave 2, and then I just remember Pit like selling out. I remember a lot more dark Pits than there were original Pits. So I don't even know if I went to a store and ever saw a Pit. And I always really wanted Pit in the collection, and I'm glad I have Pit now. Just a really fun character design there as well. Maybe a little goofy in the face. So we're probably just going to put Pit as a B tier amiibo. Daisy was one that I always wanted in the collection. Smash Daisy, I should say. And really good detail, I think, as well in this one. I really like it, and I just don't ever remember seeing this one in stores either, and so I was glad I got the reprint. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna put Daisy as an A-tier amiibo. I just really like it. So vibrant in the colors. Kirby, pretty chill pose. I don't know, kind of matches Kirby, I guess. But when you look at it, it is kind of a boring amiibo in my opinion. So I'm glad that I finally picked up Kirby, even though Kirby was everywhere. I had no excuse not to pick up Kirby, but I have Kirby now. But Kirby's just gonna sit at that like solid C tier. Here's the Wedding Mario one. Probably the least favorite of the Mario characters in the wedding form, which is probably why I passed on it. Because I still like the Peach one above Mario here as well. But I don't think I'll knock it too much, so why don't I just call it a B tier. Donkey Kong, I do like this pose, but I just never picked up Donkey Kong originally. But, you know, good detail. I love how the tie is swishing away, everything like that. Let's give Donkey Kong like a B tier. Wolf Link one I've always wanted, but never picked up like the combo, at least at when the game released, and then never picked up the amiibo either. Happy to have it now in the system though. This is just one that has like a lot of extra detail, and so I love having this one in the collection here now. So we're gonna definitely give this one, you know, I'm going to give it an A tier because I'm just not pushing much for the S tier rank, but this one definitely still gets an A tier. If I was more involved in the series, I'd probably give it an S, but definitely an A tier from me. I do have a couple S tiers though, and this is again, probably just based that I absolutely love the Pikmin series, and I absolutely love this amiibo. I just love all the Pikmin just coming together, chilling on this kind of like cinder block rock thing. I think that this amiibo is fantastic. I imported one from Japan, but now I have a re-release, of course, with the false back of the America copy, and I just think this one is fantastic. I was so bummed that I missed this on the original pickup, but I'm glad I have it in the collection now. I am gonna give this one an S tier just because they are so adorable. I love this one. Massively happy to have it in the collection. Let's knock out another S tier because this Guardian amiibo is absolutely amazing, and I, missed it on launch day of the Switch just because I was already felt like I was spending enough money with the Switch and the games and everything that I was picking up. But this amiibo is absolutely fantastic. A lot of good detail, and just in a massive box and everything like that. So yeah, we're definitely giving Guardian an S tier and a welcoming into the collection too. We got another duplicate with Sonic here. We've got I don't remember picking up duplicates of these, but we have two Sonic amiibos here as well. So welcome Sonic. I didn't mean to buy you twice. I was bummed that I missed out on Sonic, and apparently I was so bummed I definitely bought them twice. So but still a pretty basic amiibo. Not too much going on, good amount of detail in the boots and stuff, but nothing else really pizzazzy going on. So I'm sorry, I'm still gonna put Sonic as C. I feel like they could have done a little bit more, but hey, I'm glad to definitely have this, I guess, in the collection twice. This Wario amiibo I always thought was fantastic as well. I just love the color pops. Maybe that's what I'm more of a fan of, is just these massively colorful amiibo, because I feel like their color schemes that they have are just fantastic. They really pop the color in the paint that they're using and everything, and a lot of detail in the helmet and the face and the jacket and the pants and the boots and everything. I love this amiibo, and I was pretty bummed that I didn't get it on launch either. So we're gonna put Wario here as an A tier. It's a good amiibo. I really like this one. And I'm down to a couple more, like Sora. Sora is just another one of those really cool ones to see into the collection. Another, outside of like Nintendo figure popping in as an officially licensed Nintendo figure. So I was super happy to get this one when it came out. Pretty decent face and everything from what I see. And then of course Sora's just got a lot of extra detail as well. I was kind of into the series. I've dropped out of the series here right now at the moment, but I still respect this amiibo, so I'm gonna probably still put it as a I think the blink could be a little bit better. I'm still gonna put it as a B tier. Down to my last one here already. I've got Joker, and I think Joker's just one of those that went above and beyond as well. Just that extra like jacket push and everything like that, and the stand, you know, with the amazing blue at the bottom there. This is just one that I feel like went a little extra and was fantastic for it. And so being that it is so extra and everything like that, definitely I think deserves that A tier as well. And I have an honorable mention too, because I definitely opened this one up. Not that it doesn't count to be in the collection, but I was so glad when I finally picked up 8-Bit Link here. Absolutely fantastic amiibo. I just love this 8-bit stuff. In my opinion, this is definitely an S tier. I bought it for like 25 bucks, but in my opinion, this one's definitely worth 25 bucks. I bought it just one on Amazon or something like that. And fantastic amiibo. This one is great. Definitely securing that last S tier. It's hard to believe that I bought all these amiibo and I still have all of these that I've already had beforehand, plus others that you can't see. And now I have to try to find a spot in the collection to put all of these amiibo. And it's not over yet. I'm still have like a whole dirty laundry list of missing amiibo. And so I've still got my eye on Nintendo's website on more future restocks here coming out. I absolutely love these amiibo restocks and having a ball with them and trying to definitely actually fulfill my collection, at least of like the Super Smash Brothers characters and things, because I feel like I'm definitely getting close, but there are still some amiibo that I missed because they were such a fast restock. Like they restocked and I was there a day late or something like that, and they were already sold out, like Bayonetta, Incineroar. There was a lot of them that I actually secured in my cart, and then when Nintendo went to ship them, they canceled my order because they didn't have them in stock anymore, and so kind of frustrating there. But either way, I'm glad to have a whole bunch of amiibo here now in the collection here once again, and I don't know, I'll try to find some spot somewhere to fill them up on my walls. Thanks for making it to the end of this video though, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Which amiibo are still on your bucket list to get into your collection? Is there any that you have not secured yet, or that you finally secured to check that big one off your bucket list? I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments. Either way, have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you watching. Bye now.